we can prevent problems from occurring in the drug abuse area. This is our primary goal. And if we can discover some of the problems that exist in the school system with regard to drug abuse, and then possibly assist in the correction of drug abuse in schools.
How will the guide benefit the teacher in the classroom then?
Primarily, we're interested in providing scientific knowledge that the teacher can use. A great deal of the information that we presently have exists in obscure technical journals that need to be put into terms that can be expressed accurately. There's a great deal of misconception, misunderstanding in this area. For example, it's commonly understood that marijuana is a narcotic. Actually, legally, marijuana is a narcotic, but for all other purposes, it does not fit into that pharmacological classification. So to present good, accurate information and scientific knowledge. Secondly, we want to try and evaluate the effectiveness of teaching. How effective is our teaching? And if it is effective, we should be able to cut down on the incidence of this problem. First, this is a curriculum guide on drug abuse. And drug abuse refers to the use of any substance for other than legitimate research or medical purpose. And so we're really talking about providing materials relative to the occasional use of marijuana or the periodic use of other substances like heroin. Three purposes or three basic reasons. First, to prevent. Second, to correct some problems that may exist. And third, to discover, if we can, cases that might exist in the school system of cases of drug abuse. We think the most important thing that we can do is to prevent things and situations from occurring in the school. Exception in this area. For example, it's commonly understood by many people that marijuana is a narcotic. And so headlines in the newspaper possibly would be that we have an epidemic of narcotic or dope use in a particular community, and in reality it turns out to be the use of marijuana, which is not a narcotic. It's classified legally as a narcotic, but actually medically it is not. So that we can get into the area of providing content free of misconceptions, be the first thing to provide basic content that teachers beginning in the lower grades and on up through the 12th grade can have at their disposal. The provision of good materials. There's a great deal of material available. Some is better than others. We're trying to bring together in one document materials that we feel are selectively good for our students. And then next, of course, is to provide some kind of an evaluation to evaluate how effective is our teaching. And so I think we might say, in a nutshell, we're trying to do two things: to present knowledge on how to act and react in situations, and to intelligently act. And the two safeguards then with regard to this curriculum guide is knowledge and intelligent action. Which Dr. Shell mentioned. Cut out that.
No,
Did I say it like it was supposed to be said? Basically. First, I should like to say that our interdisciplinary project team is producing a curriculum guide on drug abuse. We would like you to know that drug abuse is the use of any substance for other than legitimate research or medical purpose. This then refers to the periodic use of marijuana, to the continuous use of a substance like heroin. Primarily, we're concerned with prevention, appraisal, and correction. We're talking about the provision of accurate scientific knowledge and intelligent action as the two safeguards for alleviating this problem of drug abuse.